Another round of applause for Bruce. It was awesome. Yeah, I've never seen so many George Bush fans before in here. Have you ever seen so many George Bush fans? You know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yeah.
I also saw the George Bush funeral, and there was like a lot going on. And I felt like it was a little bit too much, right? Like they were always saying like, oh, he was a great father, he had amazing sons. I was like, his sons were Jeb Bush and the guy that did 9/11. Like, how are he's great, I don't know. That joke usually pisses people off sometimes. I love it when people are pissed off though, because like people always say they're like, oh, I'm so pissed off. And I'm like, yeah, well, would you rather be pissed on? That's the other option. They're like, oh no, that's gross. I'd much rather be pissed off. It's like, well, you're in an ideal situation then, right? It's ridiculous. But on the off chance someone is like, oh no, I'd rather be pissed on. I'm like, why didn't you answer my Craigslist ad then? Like, what are you doing? Speaking of getting pissed on, I just got back from Seattle, which has people been to Seattle, right? It's a beautiful city. Love the town. Only problem I have with it is I almost got peed on in public when I was there. And I was not ready for that situation at all, I was walking downtown by the train station, and I see this homeless dude leaned up against a wall. And at first I kind of thought he was asleep, but I didn't realize that he just had his dick out and he was peeing on the wall right there. And I walked past him, I almost brushed shoulders with the guy. And when I did, I was like, oh shit, this guy's got his dick out. And and the homeless person heard me, and he was like, what? And he turned toward me with his dick in his hand, and his stream of urine was getting close to my feet. It freaked me out. I was like, Jesus, man, can you not pee on me, Because like, I'm the type of guy, I don't like getting peed on unless I'm paying for it, right? That's the only time it's ever acceptable. So I gave him a 50 and let him finish, of course, I'm not rude, I'm not a rude person, but yeah, that was the first time I met R. Kelly. I didn't know he moved to Seattle. I didn't know he moved there, so that's great. I hate advertising signs, like commercial, stupidest signs. You see the stupidest shit ever on there. Like there's this one guy who lives on my street, and he has one sign in his front yard too. It says, vote Trump Pence 2020. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, it's almost Christmas time, Like, you should take down your Halloween decorations already. It's been months, Yeah, I don't think any kids went trick-or-treating to that house, Like, I don't care if they were getting out full-size candy bars. They were getting no trick-or-treaters there that night whatsoever. Yeah, we got Christmas coming up, which is also really fun. I was helping my dad out the other day. We were installing new Christmas decorations, and he got this big, fat, ginormous Santa Claus to put in our front yard, this big inflatable thing. And the stand broke while he was hooking it up. The little leg that holds it in place, it fucking broke. So he's like, I got an idea. We'll tie Santa up to this tree to help him stand up. So now every time you drive by our house, you just see Santa Claus hanging from a tree around his neck. He's got this rope tied to him, and he's just trying to like wave at like children passing by. It's horrific. I mean, it looks like we went to Walmart and bought like the latest suicidal Santa or something. He's just like barely dangling there. But the funniest thing to me at night is unplugging the lights. That's the best thing ever, because like you see Santa just hanging there, and then he just slowly like collapses in on himself into like this lifeless corpse. It looks like he just got sniped by Chris Kyle, like just out in the woods. Some snipers lurched up there and just takes him out, and he just falls. It's yeah, it's pretty horrific. I'm glad the elections are over, the midterm elections, because everybody always asks if you voted. They're like, oh, did you go out and vote? And I'm like, I just hate when people ask me that, because I feel like I'm at the dentist's office again, and they're like, oh, did you floss? And it's like, everybody says they do, but like really, who has time to do it, Like it's probably the right thing to do, but I don't have time for that shit. And like, who are the people that floss and vote? Like, who are these people, Like they're doing way too much. You can probably pay your taxes and tuck your shirt in or some stupid shit, I don't know. I started lying to people though when they would ask me. They're like, oh, did you go out and vote? I'm like, oh man, I wish I could. I just got all these felonies, Damn felonies. I got some kidnapping charges and attempted murder. And well, let me vote now. It's bullshit, man. The man's trying to keep me down. Oh, what else? I had to stop eating at Taco Bell though. I know I can't eat Taco. Do you still eat Taco Bell? Dude, that shit. Is only animals eat that. My body, I just stopped eating there, not because the food was bad, it's just my shits were really bad. And not that, they weren't just bad, they were just like time consuming, Like they were just taking way too long. I didn't have time to fit it in my schedule anymore. Like, have you ever taken a shit so long that you had to check your bank account after to see how much interest you accumulated over that amount of time? Is it just me? Am I the... Okay. Yeah, I just stopped eating there. The last time I went to Taco Bell, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And if you're ever at Taco Bell at 2 in the morning, you should be arrested for a DUI immediately, because it is not a sober decision at all. You know? Everybody in that little drive-through line, they're just fucked up on something. You don't even know what it is. And they should not be operating heavy machinery, is what I'm trying to get at. Yeah. The drive-thru is my favorite, though, because like most fast food places, they have that clearance sign before you drive in. It's like, must be under 9 feet, or whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about? Must be under 9 feet to enter. The one at Taco Bell is just a little bit different, because it says, must be under the influence to enter. And I like pulled up, and I was like, damn, they really know their demographic, you know? I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, my name's Sean, and that's all I got for you guys.
Let's hear it for Sean again. On deck we have Sable, and up right now we have some more comedy from Justin Adams.